Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. This is Civilization 6 and we are playing the Gathering Storm DLC as well, and we are going to be Mali. If you hadn't figured that from the thumbnail on the video, we are Mansa Musa, who is this fine looking gentleman here. We've picked them because they're a new civilization in the Gathering Storm DLC, and they are very focused around money and gold, and that's generally how I play Civ anyway. Now, I haven't played Civilization for a very long time. I have Civ 6 on the computer, but I didn't play it until, well, I haven't played it since months, maybe years, a year, I don't know. But we are Mansa Musa. We are in charge of the Mali civilization, so I'll referring to us mainly as the Mali. And the Great King of Mali, there you go. So we're blessed with wealth beyond comprehension, yet remain uncorruptible. Now, I will be brutally honest. I played a game earlier when I was setting up this recording, and I lasted a whole hour before getting wiped out by the computer. So I've left it on Prince difficulty without upping it, because there's so much that's changed since I've last been playing Civ. We do get a Mandikal Cavalry, which is a unique land unit, and we get a unique district called Suguba, which gives a lot more gold, basically, instead of a financial district. The city centre gains +1 faith, +1 food for every adjacent desert and desert hill tiles. Mines receive -1 production and +4 gold. May purchase commercial hub district buildings with faith, and we get -30% production toward construction buildings or training units. So let's get into the game. And we yeah. That's just telling us all about yeah. Right, continue. So we have found a new continent, which is wonderful. So if we look at lenses, we can look at the continent here. We are in Vendian, and actually there's another one just there. So we've actually found two, which should, in theory, give us quite a big bonus. Yes, +4. First we have a new continent, so we get +4 in Sardinia, and I wonder if we'll get Explorers of Mali, the first from a major civilization to set foot on the continent of Sardinia. Okay, excellent. Now we have the Niger River just here next to some wonderful geysers. I don't know how you pronounce that. I should know really, but I just don't. We discovered a new continent and named Vendinia and Redina. So we've already looked at that one. We get rid of that. So those that are new to Civilization, because generally I'm a football manager or football related channel, this is this is welcome to Civ, I guess, is the best thing to say. The episodes will be around about 40 minutes long for every episode, and it will be a complete playthrough. I won't be playing any of this game offline at all. Everything I do, you'll be seeing it on screen. The aim of the game is to win by a number of different modes. There is domination, wiping everyone out; religious, dominating the world with your religious victory, with your religion; culture, gaining more tourism than anybody else; diplomacy, which is getting you the UN, as it is, I think it's called the Global Council in this, to vote you in as world leader, which is one of the hardest, I think, to do. I have taken off score victory because I don't want it to be done by a certain amount of turns. I want it to be done in proper ways, with one of the what I would call the proper victories. Now I think we're going to build here because we get a bonus for desert tiles, so I think we are going to build right on the Niger River, which means we're going to take a little bit of time to found our first city, which is always a bit of a nightmare because you want to found it as soon as possible. Actually, we're being based next to a good number of desert tiles. Actually, this could work out quite well for us, so we will settle there, and our capital is Niani. So there you go. The citizens of Niani adjust to their new home and keep a wary eye on the nearby river. Rivers in this one, obviously the whole thing about Gathering Storm is that natural disasters can happen. So there are volcanoes, there are river floods, there's storms, blizzards, all sorts of funky stuff to see. We've kept barbarians on. Oh yeah, so we've already seen that one. And your people, sorry a moment, was complaining about the heat. I mean, but at least it's a dry heat. Okay, that's not like Singapore. Right, so around us, I don't know what we need to do on the guys. I don't think we can do anything on them. We have got, I think that's copper. Yeah, so we require mining. I think we'll go early doors mining and try and get that in. We're going to try and spread out, get this amber sailing. Okay, bananas, cotton all around us as well. We'll choose our production. I'm tempted by a scout. Yeah, I think we'll get... Let's get a scout on the go. Now, my downfall in the previous game I played, where I lasted an hour, was that I didn't... basically, I sent my warriors too far away from my main area, my main base, and I didn't then have anything to defend my cities with. So, as you can imagine, my people were thrilled when that happened. And, yeah, we got absolutely annihilated by America, who I'm hoping aren't in this game. Now, civilization, again, for those that don't know, you don't know what other civilizations are in the game until you meet them, which is a nice little aspect of the game. I quite like it like that. We're going to try and settle a city over this other side, I've decided as well. All this desert's nice. We have got a little bit, a few little bit of resources. It's good that we've got some trees and tundra. So you can't build farms on deserts, and farms allow you to... well, basically have homes and allow you to get extra food into your civilization. So this sort of thing, being in the desert, means you don't get much food. So we need to really take advantage of all these green bits that are around. No food means your cities don't grow and everything like that. So Holy Site districts get +1 faith from adjacent tundra tiles. No. Holy Site districts get +1 faith from desert tiles, potentially. Holy Site from a rainforest, amenity to cities if that Holy Site relates to a river. Monument to the gods, production towards ancient and classical eras. +2 faith from quarries. +1 food from camps. City growth rate is 10% higher. Religious settlements border expansion rate is 15% higher. We're going to go for that. That's the one we're going for because I like the fact that we can then expand. And I think we'll be. Are we the first people to do that? You'll say, historic moment, the first prophet is a flash of insight beneath a starry sky and bows in thanksgiving to unseen gods, +2 era score. So, era scores allowed you to then either get a golden era or possibly slip into a dark age if you don't score well enough. And what that then means is that you, in a golden age, your people become more loyal, your resources gather quicker, and things like that. So, more golden ages the better is a general rule of thumb. You just don't want to slip into a dark age because then all your people get a little bit pissed off and go through it. Yeah, we filled the scout. Good. Mining is now available. We'll turn that off so that doesn't get in the way. Let me know in the comments below what the volume's like on everything as well. Is the advisor and is Sean Bean too loud, or is he not loud enough when he talks us through? When we get into a bit of the later game stuff, we'll go through and listen to Sean Bean a little bit more.
This volcano is quiet now.
Ooh.
It could erupt again at some point in the future. It might be a danger to our people, or an unexpected blessing.
So an eruption might affect any tile adjacent to the volcano. The eruption will pillage or destroy improvements and pillage districts on the tile. It might also increase the yields on the tile as a result. I didn't want to go into that. I actually wanted to go and look at it. There it is, Mount Aina, I think it's called. Does it give its name if we hover over it? No, but it is a breathtaking appeal, which is quite cool. Okay, we can bring our warriors home because we now have a scout who we're going to send scouting off around the world. I could call him Ken Win. I do have a Patreon channel. The link is in the description below. If you want to get your name in this game or Football Manager or both, just subscribe $1 a month and I'll put you in the game. All the guys that are already currently Patreons, if you're watching the Civ videos, I know you're more Football Manager fans, but if you watch the Civ videos, just let me know if you want a unit to be changed or given a name. When they get to a certain level, you can change their name, so we can go into that. We've now done mining, so let's go into pottery so that we can get a granary and store some food. And it's 22 for a settler. I'm going to do it because we need to get well, we need to settle some other cities and get in there. I'm thinking one up here near this mountain. Next turn. So we don't need to move our warriors. I've told our warriors I want them to come back to base, so they're moving. Oh, I am the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick, King of Germany, Italy, Burgundy, and many others. I trust that you will rule your lands as I do, through might. So he's obviously going to be quite aggressive. Old Frederick. I'll tell you what, he rambled on a lot, didn't he? It's an honour to meet you. We'd love to sample your hospitality. So where are you? Okay, they're down here, Aachen. And we've met them up here. Okay, so there could be a race to set in. Now we're in a pretty tough area because we're sort of camped in by the coast and this little lake, and then camped in around here by mountains, and then we've got the Germans obviously down here, so there's going to be a bit of a rush to see how we can get through. So we'll keep sending our scout on a little journey. We've met a new civilization, +1 era score, and a tech boost for writing after meeting someone new. We'll see what happens. As you can see,
enacting new policies in our
okay, so we get a new policy. So you have a government, you have to put in laws and things like that. We're going to go for foreign trade because we've just met someone new, so we can start trading with them. And we will +5 against barbarians, and we'll go +1 production in all cities, or faith in gold in the capital. Let's go production first. We'll go for that. So we confirm our policy, set that agenda, and there we go. We can send our scout on his merry way again. There is an oasis there. They're really good to capture as well. And we'll go into the next turn and see what happens. I nearly just knocked. Okay, so my Amazon order is on its way, is what that message was just telling me, which is my new speakers for my PC. I have my new gaming chair, which is very, very comfortable, which is good. So we will try and keep this episode to 40 minutes, but I might have to stop it a little bit earlier for when my parcel arrives, or I might have to just nip out and then edit that bit out. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Oh, what's this? Bit of stone, bit of stone. So the Germans look like they're in quite a resource-rich area, which is very interesting. So we have 12 turns until our settler. Okay, we've got our pottery, which is good. We will go next. Do we have any animals around us? No, but we do need sailing to grab that, so we'll go for sailing next. And our scout, we'll just keep sending him around, see what he finds. So for those that don't know as well, you can stumble across like tribal villages, and if you basically move a troop into them, then you can nick some stuff. So Turtle, there's a lot of coast here. Oh, we're playing on a continental map, so there'll be more bigger islands rather than just one big landmass. So we've sent a diplomatic envoy to you. Treat them as you would treat me, the Duke of Swabia, King of Burgundy, King of Germany, King of the Romans, King of Italy, and the Holy Roman Emperor. Yeah, go on, we'll welcome you at the moment. What that allows them to do is see where our capital is. So we'll let them see that. Loads of turtles around here. This would be a great place for a city. Oh, hello. Who have we met there? Valletta. That's a city-state. So you have city-states that they're not factioned to any civilization. They're just independent, and you can try and basically butter them up or take them out. You can start war against them, or you can sort of gain favour with them by giving them diplomats and things like that, and then they allow you to do stuff. Natural disaster. Rising waters overflow the banks of the river and spill into the land beyond. Ooh. So a flood has happened down here. Let's see where that affected. Need more amenities. We need more housing, and the flood. Oh, just up there. So that flood and a volcano in similar areas. That's not the best. How much money have we got? 177. Can we purchase? No, we can't. Okay, that's annoying. Want those whales as well. Definitely want those whales. I think we're in quite a good area for supplies and stuff. Again, a city over here would be great. Look at that. Rice, coffee, stone, more stone, sheep or cattle. Yeah, this would be a good area. I imagine Germany will get there first. I commend you on your prudence. To aid that city-state is to invite death. Well, I'm not aiding them, am I? They're just chatting to me. Because we met them first. So that's all that is. Scout is doing a good job scouting. As a scout. I've said scout a lot of times there. But yeah, if you do have any hints or tips about Civ, please do let me know, because I am... Although it's a game I've played through years and years and years, from Civ 2 I think onwards, I am very rusty when it comes to Civ 6.
As our civic knowledge grows, so do our methods of governance. Furthering this endeavour will allow us to appoint a governor to strengthen our power in our cities.
Apologies about that, just doing something else on the laptop here. Yeah, so we can put governors into buildings. Ooh, foreign trade, that's really good. So we can now have a trade route, and we will set up we'll go craftsmanship to start, and we'll still send the scout around. Gems up here, bananas. Okay, there's lots of decent area. So this, the thing is, then you don't want to move your cities too far away from each other because then you lose pressure. So if we were to build a city, let's say closer to Aachen than we were closer to our capital, then we would lose because of this. This is all influential properties. So settling here, for example, -20 loyalty because Aachen will be putting pressure on us and we're too far away to be linked to the capital at the moment. So I think we're actually going to go somewhere up here. I mean, they're saying this would be a good area. I'm just picking a bit on my nose, which I know I shouldn't pick because it's going to bleed and then I'll have a bleeding nose on camera. But right, so settler, Mr. Settler. Do we go up here for the bananas? Cotton over there. Or do we come down here and try and get involved? I mean, this, I think the gems and stuff would be great. Let's, do we risk it? Do we risk it over here? It's a long way away. 1, 2, 3. So cities can grow a maximum of 3-star tiles out. So actually somewhere here would be very, very good. Okay, choose production. Let's get a builder on the go. Although I would like a granary. Okay, we'll purchase a builder and then we'll get them to manufacture a granary. We're just going to leave our scout around here just to keep an eye out for barbarians. Yeah, this will be a great area actually. Maybe we go this way, focus going this way. I'll put one new city here and then try and get another one over here. I think that would be a good idea. Right, I'm just going to check my package and see where it's going. Your entrepreneur will arrive soon. Track it here. Okay. That didn't work. Track it here. It gives you a link. Safari cannot open this page. Wonderful. Choose research. So we've now got sailing. We need mining for the salt. Farms can... Oh, they can actually sit on there. Okay. Over here, what do we need to get? So oranges, irrigation. That's just rice. Gems is a luxury resource, and bananas require... I think bananas require irrigation as well. So that would make sense, I think. Yeah, let's go for a bit of irrigation. Unit needs orders. Let's send you back this way just to make sure there's no barbarians or anything like that at the gates. And builder, right? You, Niani, what did you need? You have 4 of 6 housing available, 0 amenity, 0 religious. Okay, so maybe we just up your food a bit. If we move you there, what would you give us? Yeah, +1 food for that farm. Okay, well, that's good. Let's go and set up a salt mine as well, I guess, next go. Because there goes our settlers trying to find the new location to go to. And we'll just see how my order's doing. Let's have a look. No, it's not updated yet to tell me how close it is. But, right, unit needs orders. That's the scout. We'll bring him back this way again just to see what's going on over here. So we're going to have... 2, that sounded like, what was that? 1, Frederick Barbosa finished building the one of the Great Bath. There we go. And I've just picked that bit on my nose again. Fuck's sake. Dave, have some willpower, man. What's wrong with you? Scout, you keep coming this way. So you can build wonders. So the German guys down here just finished building the Great Bath, which means they're going to get a good era score for building a wonder. Major floods! Major floods! Oh no! Major floods. Fertilised tiles, damaged tiles, population lost. Murky waters rush over the land around the river during intense flood. Crap! Okay, we get much more fertility, but we lost some population. Well, there you go. That's the first ever damage and disaster I've had actually in my city. So... but luckily we're going to settle a second. You can make a suggestion, but I'm not going to listen to it because it's all about loyalty, saying don't let it drop to look like 0. Let's get a builder in there. Could do with another builder in here really as well. Let's go and get you to repair that. Let's go get you to repair our farm. And can you walk through here? It looks like you can, which is be quite useful. But yeah, I mean, it's tough, isn't it? It's tough. Now, hopefully we don't have too much above us to the north. We've just got to watch out. See, Aachen is growing a lot. The computer is generally very good at knowing where to go and what to grow. to get the best out of certain things. Oh, just if you put your scout on there so I can't bloody repair it. What a little gay thing to do. We'll go next turn. We do need another builder soon. Okay, we've advanced it. Got a good boost towards early empire. Loads of rivers on this map. How was Walata doing? Okay, yeah, we're working those two, that's fine. So you can go in and do a bit of micromanagement on it as well. So you can manage your citizens. So we can say we want to focus on food. So if I bring you out, oh no, that's locking you in. I want to move someone to there. That's 3 food, that's a lot of food we should be getting really. So someone on the spice mine puts us at 12.5. Now, do we want loads of production? Production, food. I think that's the best way to do it. Oh, and that one's repaired. We'll probably get someone in that. So that's just telling our people in that city what we want them to work on, really. Scout's doing a good job up here of just wandering around and trying to find us some stuff. The Germans are having a little look around as well. We haven't come across another civ yet. Again, a city up there could be quite useful. Yeah, keep having a look around, Mr. Scout. That's fine. Choose production in here. Let's go for another builder, and I'll get a trader on the go sometime soon, I think, so that we can go and trade with the Germans. Irrigation is done as well, which means we can start getting our bananas, and could try and get the library. I'm wondering if we actually get masonry, because then we can build walls around our cities, which is something I didn't do last time. Have we got any animals around us at all that we can go and farm? Whales don't count, that needs boats and shipping. Might be some up there. What do they recommend? Okay, they're not recommending anything, so what do we want to get to? Yeah, let's do animal husbandry, then we can get archery. And that gives you much better units when you've got archers. We'll skip that turn. We're going to keep moving over there. Germany are coming up here to have a look as well. Still not seeing too much around. A bit of stone, loads of trees, which increases production. But it does look like we can walk through. So let's have a look. What can we do now? Double experience for recon units, plus 50% production towards ancient and classical era melee units, 100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units, plus 2 gold from all trade routes, plus faith towards builders. Oh, I'll be right back. So my new speakers have arrived. I'll be setting that up in a minute. I'm going to leave it as it is at the moment. I think that's working better for us. Although we're not really using, we haven't come across any barbarians yet, so melee, anti-cavalry and ranged unit. I guess we'll go for that actually. Let's go for that one for now. Scout can walk all the way down here. More rivers, lots of rivers. Around lots of rivers. Civics. That's flanking and support combat bonus. Great person, maneuver. State work. She recommends state workforce, which could give us corvée as a policy, conscription as a policy, government plaza. And yeah, we want a governor. Governors are good. Volcano becomes active. Okay, keep an eye on that. I've got disasters set to 2, and the most you can have is 4, so I dread to think what 4 would look like according to that. We've already had 3 of them near us already. Yes, very good. Leave the exploring to me. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Fond of pigs.
Animal husbandry is done. As I said, we'll listen to the Sean Bean stuff when we get a bit more of an interesting thing. Let's go writing. Writing's good. Get some science. Oh, my science! Hey, builder, right. First job for you, Mr. Builder, is go there and, well, I wanted you to repair. Repair. There we go. That's Amazon messaging me to say it's been delivered, which is pretty obvious because I picked it up. Choose production. Let's go for a monument. Although 16 turns for hanging gardens. I could have done that. Okay, next turn. See, we're getting there now. We're increasing our stuff. We've got our farms back. Yeah, we've repaired that one. That's still going okay. Let's go and get this copper up here as well. And let's go and get put a plantation up there. Why not? And Mr. Scout. Oh, he's found some foxes, some furs. Okay, interesting. Who needs more housing? Wallata needs more housing. And Wallata can also have a granary, +2 housing and a bit more food. So a granary to work out wonderfully well in Wallata. We'll build that plantation, bring our scouts through. You can, yeah, you can build your copper mine. Your plantation is done. I don't know what we can build on a marshland. I think you just clear it out. There's a violent storm. Oh, that's right over Ashen, it looks like. So we'll see what happens there. Let's come down here. Maybe I'll put disasters on 3 rather than 2. It's out of 4, so if I put it on 3, then that is going to be a big difference.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning. Creating districts in our cities can be much more powerful and lucrative than simple improvements like farms and mines.
Writing is easy.
So there you go.
All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
So we now have the ability to do... Oh, currency makes it so useful, currency. But we're going to go with archery because it is very useful to have. That's just Amazon again texting me, telling me that the parcel has been delivered, which is very kind of them to make sure I know more than once. Yeah, you just remove it. Yields 32 food. So we don't really want to do that. We'll keep the marsh there for now. What we want is for this to connect up. What have we got? 4 turns till the monument, 8 turns till the granary. Okay, let's move you down here. The unit needs orders over here. This is our workers again. Oh, let's go. We could go and catch those horses. In fact, we've got quite a bit of cash. Purchase. We could. Oh, yeah, we're going to purchase a trader because that will come in really helpful. Skip your turn. We will. I don't think you can do anything on those geysers, to be honest. Next turn. Okay, so we have a trader. Storm Peter's out. Okay, so it actually made it all the way up the coast up here. We can only go to Wallata. That's annoying. Why can't we go to Ashen? Maybe we haven't researched that. But yeah, okay. We'll get a trade route going.
To bringing riches to our civilization, this trade route will gradually develop roads between our cities. Roads allow our units to no longer be impaired by the difficult terrain through which they pass.
Okay, so the trader as well should then create a road between Wallata and Niani, which is very, very nice. Tech boost for currency, which is good. Mr. Scout, why did I put you there? That was such a stupid move. I could see that was the coast. A bit more amber in there as well. Bananas. I think it's about time we'll get another settler, I think, at Niani. And go from there. Can you do anything over a Giza? No, you can't. Aha! We've captured the horses, so we can go and get them as a resource, which is good. And
civilizations have uncovered new technologies and civics, and soon the world itself will reach the dawn of a new era.
Yeah, so that's just telling us that the ancient era that we're in is going to finish at some point soon. We could build a camp +1 gold. Plantation actually has 2 gold. That's actually better. Let's move you down there just to see what we can do. Nothing there either, so we'll just skip your turn very quickly. Builders, off you go. Try and get over there. And the trader should now move. There we go. Ancient era ends in 9 turns. Right, we're going to capture the horses, which is good. We can't build anything on there. Okay, let's just move you up here then. See what we've got up there. Mr. Scout can keep coming around this way. Again, it's just all one big coast. That's quite good. It's quite nice for us. We will get hanging gardens. We're gonna try for the hanging gardens. pop you there. Do you want to build a hang garden under here? Yes, I do. Tech boost for horse riding. Next turn. Oh yeah, he's like made a shitty little road.
Resource may be essential for building certain.
Thank you. Yes, that's because we captured the horses. Let's go up there. You can just go naturally up there on your own. Can we go in there yet? If we can actually go into the sea and capture that amber, that would be brilliant. My offer. He wants horses for gold. You want to pay me 2 gold? Give me... no, refuse. I'm going to keep hold of my horses. Thank you very much, Frederick. Wonder complete. So someone else just beat us to the Hanging Gardens, which is a little bit annoying because it means we have to start again. Oh man. Okay, let's go and cut those trees down. That's what we'll do. We'll choose our production in Niani. So we're going to go for a settler because we couldn't get ye olde, what's it called? Hanging Gardens, Ancient Era, ends in 6 turns. Yeah, so you can see he's just formulating a road there, our trader. Look, he's just leaving a road trail behind. I'm going to go for currency because we've done a trade route. So, yeah, we're going to cut those trees down for 36 extra production, which is very, very nice. And then we're going to go for... Don't really need another builder in here yet. We'll get a monument just to get some culture. There's a drought happening over there, and we need more housing in Wallata. Well, as soon as we expand over here, I can build some farms, and they will help with the ye old housing problems. Okay, how do I get... Is that... Where is that amber? Yeah, it's there. There's amber in the sea, so how do I get amber out of the sea? This could be problematic. We'll put you on there for now. Next time, I think we're going to move up. I think we're going to move up into... Or do we move across here and get those gems? Where were those gems? I think I might go across here, actually. More amenities needed in Niani. Yeah, we'll build a farm there. Yeah! Because obviously that's how you build a farm. You just hit the ground really hard.
We now have the opportunity to appoint a...
Yes.
We are now ready to choose...
Yes. Governors, right. Groundbreaker, plus 50% yields from plot harvest and feature removals in the city. Surplus logistics. Plus 20% food growth in the city. Your trade routes ending here provide plus 2 growth food to their starting city. Okay. All builders trained in this city will get plus 1 build charge. That's so good. Zoning commissioner in the city. Fishery improvements plus 1. I think I might go for her. Let's go for her. A point, and she can go into Niani. Assign.
Our governor is now...
Our governor. State workforce. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got here then. So, unit maintenance reduced by 1. No, don't need that at the moment. We've only got 1 unit. I'm going to take out plus 1 production. And it's either builders or gold. That would give us more. That would give us 19 gold a turn because we've only got 1 trade route. I'm going to churn out some builders. Let's go for 30% production towards builders. Choose a civic, and yeah, early empire is fine with me. River flooding prevented. The heavy rains along the Oder River could have been a major problem. Thankfully, the Great Bath is in place to control the rising water. Well done. They've just founded Cologne as well. So we're on sort of par with the Germans at the moment in terms of what we're doing. Oh yeah, that's a nothing sort of tour thing, isn't it? So next turn. Oh, hello.
Jag är Kristina, Sveriges drottning. Patron av konst och litteratur. Hälsar jag en annan kunskapsälskande person?
You do greet a fellow lover of learning. It's an honour to meet you. We'd love to sample your hospitality. Yeah, why not? So, where are you? Oh my god, you're all the way up there. Stockholm. Okay, let's go and see Stockholm. Let's go and see what's up there. Hello. Oh, you got a settler, so yeah, they're going to come down south. Plus 1 era score, which is good. Currency's 10 turns away. Early Empire's 6 turns away. At the moment, the people we've met are friendly with us, which is good. Let's get 36 production in there. You got some sheep, you got some bananas. Banana. Settler, right. We got our settler. We're going to go over here and get the jewels, I think. Ideally, I want one there and then another one over here. So we just conquer it. Or we go up and try and go through and cut off Sweden from coming too far south. I think the more sensible option is there or there. There, I think. We can't really come south. We could go down here into the Benaya River, but not just yet. 1, 2, 3. I think we can get those whales. Yeah, we could. I could buy them now and just go and mine them. It'll grow there eventually. We need some amenities in Walletta. Let's go for. Let's go for a campus. +3, +2. +2, +1, +1, +1, +3. It is then because of the geyser. Yes. So that's where we were going to build the hanging gardens, but we got beaten to them. So that's nothing to worry about.
The time has come to choose which of our accomplishments to commemorate in our history.
Ooh,
History
okay.
marches forward.
The world enters the classical era. Interesting. Okay, we're into the classical era. Make dedication. So this is where we can choose things that we help. Gain +1 era score each time you trigger a Eureka, +1 era score for constructing and building and provide science as a base yield. Gain +1 era score each time you construct a new speciality district, pen, brush and voice. Gain +1 era score every time you trigger an inspiration. I'm not very good at doing them. Exodus of the Evangelist. Gain +2 era score each time you convert a city to your founded religion for the first time. No, we'll go for free inquiry. That's the one.
We have fallen into a dark age.
Oh, what?
Though our cities will face loyalty challenges, with the
Oh man, a dark age? That's not what we wanted. Okay, so we need to do something in here for amenities. I could purchase them a monument. That would be a bit shit though, wouldn't it? That wouldn't really do much for us. We're coming up to the end of this first episode and it's been indifferent to say the least. Okay, I'm not going to purchase anything out of that. Next turn then, and we'll just keep this going. We'll play until we can set up this new
Once
settlement,
again, we
hopefully.
have the opportunity to enhance our powers of governance.
It was luxuries like
Okay.
air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire.
So we can either promote
With air conditioning,
that,
their
so all
windows
builders
were
trained in
shut.
the city will get +1 build charge,
They
zoning
couldn't
commissioner.
hear the barbarians
I
of-
think this guy's the other one I like. Redoubt. Increases city garrison combat strength by 5. Commander units defending within the city area get +5 combat strength. Your other cities will in 9 tiles gain +4 loyalty per turn. See, that's really good as well. Land acquisition requires new tiles in cities faster. +3 gold per turn from each foreign trade route passing through the city. Double additional bonus to commercial hubs and harbours. Unimproved feature. Librarian 15 credits in science. Culture. Yeah, research. See, he's really good. Plot harvest feature removals in the city. Surplus logistics. Provisions. Settlers train in the city do not consume a population. Industrialist increases the power produced. Yeah, that's later on in the game. Don't have anything to do with religion at the moment. Messengers could be assigned to a city-state where she acts as 2 envoys. Emissaries. Other cities in 9 tiles are not owned by you. Lose 2 loyalty points per turn. Don't need that at the moment. So it's either defence, improving our stuff, or finances, or maybe librarian, or maybe the educator. I think I'm going to go with the steward. I think I'm going to go with Magnus, and we can whack him into. They all put on the same loyalty, so I think we're going to go. Yeah, we'll go for the steward, and he can go and sit in our second city of Wallata.
It was
Sign him in
luxuries
there.
like air conditioning.
Okay, what have we got now? So, we can't change our government yet. So, Twilight Valor. +5 combat strength for melee. Attack units cannot heal outside your territory. Start Inquisition with 1 apostle charge. All religious units +15. +75% science in cities with a holy site, but -25 culture in all cities. Domestic routes provide +2 food, +2 production, but can't Train or buy settlers nor settle new cities. No, I don't want that because we're just about to settle a new city. Or we could pass. Reduces the cost of purchasing a tile by 20%. Plus faith plus gold. Doubles in recon units. Unit maintenance reduced by 1. 2 plus loyalty per turn for cities with a garrison unit. Production towards ancient and classical era. I think we keep it as it is. Yeah, I think we'll just keep that as it is for the moment. In terms of civics, no barbarians come across yet. Yeah, games and recreation is what we want, because that's you can then use that to get amenities, which are in demand at the moment. Hail, stranger. Remember Caesar Trajan of far-reaching Rome. Who are you, and what lands can you claim as your own? Well, he's a nice. It's an honour to meet you. We'd love to sample your hospitality. Where are you? You're there, Aquilia. Okay, we've met the Roman Empire. We get a +1 era score. Mr. Scout, we can carry on going over there. On the next go. So let's go and have a look at Aquilia. Okay, doesn't look brilliant. Governor established in Niani. Good. Do I set up a government plaza, or do we go? I'm starting to think we're going to need to get some defences against Germany soon. Maybe I'll start churning out a bit of military stuff. What do I go? Government plaza. The district placed once in your empire. Campus. No, campus would be good because you get +4 there. Or remove the marsh. Yes. Settlers are making their way forward, which is good. Let's keep moving up. Okay, we've got Norwing, so they could be going at war soon, or they'll be definitely fighting against each other at some point. I would imagine Rome and Stockholm, Sweden, even Stockholm's the capital. Okay, they're in place. Bosh, Settler City. Got our 3rd city. That's a good place, I think, to end this episode, because someone's finished building Stonehenge, and we want to 340. We'll purchase a granary straight away so that we get the food in, and we will also make a campus up there. Get +4 science in our campus district. Hopefully that's not going to be flooded. That would be an absolute nightmare if that does happen. But we are going to leave this first episode of Civilization 6 Gathering Storm right here. We're in the classical era. Mali Empire makes history. We have currency now as well, which should see us massively increase. So we're going to end this episode here of episode 1. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. If we hit, I don't know, 30 likes on the first 3 episodes of this series, then I'll do a big hour-and-a-half episode as episode, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 10 or something. I'll do a long hour-and-a-half episode at some point. But if you have enjoyed it, please let me know. If you want to sign up for the Patreon, merchandise, Twitter, anything like that, all in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, but for now, I'm out. Cheers.